Welcome to today's Cricut YouTube episode where we are going to talk everything Cricut Explore 4 and everything you can make straight out of the box with the starter pack that you get included every time you buy the machine. So I will show you what's inside and then we will get making. Included in the starter pack, which comes in this very handy envelope, is vinyl, iron-on vinyl, transfer tape card, a mini weeding tool, which is so cute, a pen, and a manual of how to use your Cricut Explore 4. So let's get making, transforming some blanks that I picked up in Poundland. I headed straight to Poundland and went down the sweetie aisle, which of course I had to pick up some Haribo because crafting snacks is definitely a thing. I picked up a few blanks and I found this really cute apple holder for birds that's made of wood so I can use iron-on, and this kid's toy. Now the vinyl iron-on I'm going to use is everything that was included in that pack that I showed you earlier, and because it's smart vinyl I can actually load it directly into the Cricut Explore 4 without a mat. Once your design is done in Design Space and you've loaded your vinyl, you can sit back, relax and watch the machine do its thing and cut out your design. We at Cricut have included in that starter pack enough material to make 14 projects. And once the cuts are complete, it's time to unload your material and you can cut off the excess because you want to keep all those scraps for future projects, and you can start weeding using the mini weeder included. You use the point of the weeding tool to poke into the excess vinyl, which allows you to lift it up and peel away the negative space. And same again with the iron-on vinyl. The precision of the Explore 4 is incredible. Look how tiny this lettering is, that it's cut out perfectly for me to be able to weed. Once everything has had its excess vinyl removed, we can now get transferring. I picked up these little lantern lights and I could just peel and stick these lovely little butterfly designs. And if you're wanting to give these materials a go, it's always great to just go somewhere like Poundland and pick up little blanks like these lights that were just £1 and just give it a try. When it comes to transferring lettering, it's much easier to use the transfer tape that picks up your vinyl and you can place it down and remove. Moving on to the kids' wooden set. I actually reused the transfer tape because it's not single use, and then getting out my scraper tool I could rub across the top to make sure that the transfer tape had picked it up and peel back. Look how simple that was. And again, this is just using materials that come with the machine. Once the design was in place, I grabbed my scraper tool again, rubbed over the top, and then I could peel back the transfer tape. So cute, and I love a pun. When it comes to iron-on vinyl, you will need a heat press, and I'm using the mini press. There's one button on it and you press it to change the temperature. Now it was time to place my design onto the blank where I wanted it, and I could just go over with a medium pressure on the medium heat setting with the mini press. The little edge was screaming out for some text, and with Design Space you can make your designs any size. The mini press is in a teardrop shape, which makes precision so easy with the pointed nib, giving you more control and the ability to add decor to the tiniest of blanks. Once cool to touch, you can remove the carrier sheet to reveal your design. Whether you're making for your home, gifts for friends, activities for the children, the Cricut machine is perfect to be able to personalise many a blank or create things from scratch. All of these blanks I picked up from Poundland, and using just some black materials, I have added a little extra special touch. And all of these designs and projects are super simple, making them perfect whether you're a beginner or a pro. So if you're new to Cricut, use our learning resources to help hold your hand to a more creative life. And if you buy a machine, you've already got the materials you need to get started right away. Our software Design Space is full of millions of images and fonts and projects ready to get making. I'm so pleased with how these turned out, and I'm off to Poundland to buy some more blanks to transform with my Cricut machine.